Hey everyone, today I want to talk about Mars squaring the nodes. So I have completed this transit actually, and a few themes came up. One theme that came up was singularity, in the sense that no person alive is better than me. I am no better than anybody else, and having that deep understanding, unlocking this confidence of just trusting the process and trusting myself to pull it together and to do my part to raise my vibration and uplift myself without having to rely on approval and things that have to do with other people. Another thing that came up was anger, how to manage anger, how to deal with myself and others when anger comes up, how to manage anger on a regular basis. You basically need to do a lot of self-care to manage your anger. Also realizing the ways in which I can be better at acknowledging and being aware of other people who are in my vicinity, meaning that I don't accidentally, kill somebody, hurt somebody. I'm aware of what's going on. I know what they want from me. I being in complete understanding with other people and how important that is in finding your own success. Understanding on a deep level that the world does not revolve around you. When you let go of the fact that the way that people are treating you is because of their own shit, and you really deeply understand that being treated badly has nothing to do with you and everything to do with what's going on in people's heads, it really frees you. And of course, you need to take accountability for your actions, but just know that people's responses and reactions to you are their own, and you're not responsible to resolve that. You don't need to anchor down on that and obsess with that, because it's just going to kill you and take away your power. Directing your energy. Be sure you know where your energy is leaking out onto people, where you're wasting your time and energy. When you are distracted, when you're worried about, dancing while looking good, while filming at the same time, while impressing the choreographer, when you are trying to do all of that, you're not going to do any of them very well. Just focus on your dance. Forget who's there. Forget about the film. Somebody's going to get you eventually, right? Just focus on one thing. What is the deliverable? Focus on one deliverable with your shit, and then you're going to realize that, oh shit, I'm actually living life, and I'm actually in the present moment, and I'm actually getting much better because I'm here focusing on the right things. I'm sharing all this information with you because I think that you are very likely going through similar things. So Mars has to do with, we need to talk about the negative aspects of Mars because it's in a square, a very difficult aspect with the North Node. The North Node is who you want to be, where you want to go in your life, and Mars is having a difficult aspect. So let's look at the negative traits of Mars. Very impulsive, self-centered, stubborn, getting in arguments, conflicts, overestimating oneself, being a narcissist, egotistical. What you're seeing is that the way that you've learned to fight and hold yourself in the world, how you stand your ground, how you get things off the ground, how you push for what you want, you're dealing with some karmatic issue with your methods of doing that. And so think of this transit like a, drumroll please, a natal skip step. Okay, what is a natal skip step? Let's just talk about it real quick. So a skip step is when any planet or celestial body is squaring the nodes in your natal chart. It's not a transit, okay? When I'm looking at this transit, I like to think of it like a mini skip step, like a skip step that is on a very minor level, because the skip step in your natal chart is very deep and karmatic and all this stuff. This is also karmatic, but it's not like lifetimes of buildup that you're dealing with these specific issues. It's just a little karmatic cleanup. And now you ask, well, how do I deal with that energy? Because I'm getting my ass kicked right now. People hate me. People are at war with me. Nobody likes me. Hopefully yours is not that extreme, okay? But you're like, how do I fix this? Well, I like to look at the skip step resolution node for this. So what you do is you go on AstroSeek and you look at transiting Mars in your transit chart, which is going to be in orange, I believe, and then your personal planets are in the blue, meaning your natal planets. So you're going to start at transit Mars and look towards the center of the chart. Then you're going to go counterclockwise, and the first node that you hit is going to be the resolution node. So for me, it is the South Node. And so what that means for me, because my South Node is in Aries and my North Node is in Libra, so that means I have to deal with myself, meaning I'm looking at the ways that I need to fill my own cup, my self-care practices, how I am confident, how I am self-assured, and I need to have myself figured out. I need to do my meditation and make sure my brain is calm and that I'm okay to step out onto the world stage before I do. Because when I step out on stage, when I step in front of other people and I'm not grounded in myself, I'm going to embarrass myself. So it's really about understanding yourself first, especially with this like South Node in Aries, and then you can contribute to the networks and the groups and the whole. Because if you start immediately going to the whole, it's going to like, people are going to see all your flaws and they're going to see problems with you, and we just want to avoid that. When something is squaring the nodes, you do want to think about it like a necklace that is all tied up in knots. There's one knot that needs to be undone first, and then the second knot gets undone, and then the third one. Yeah, so think of it like, where's Mars right now? That's the first issue you have to deal with. Okay, then where's the resolution node? For me, it's the South Node. So I'm dealing with myself because I have Aries South Node and in Leo. So yeah, making sure that I'm satisfied with my performance and I'm good with myself. Then last, I go into the other node, which is the North Node, and then I'm dealing with other people, sharing things, sharing information, sharing expertise. I cannot talk before I'm ready, otherwise I'm going to embarrass myself, because I don't always have the best advice, because I have a lot of negative things to say. And so I have to just keep my mouth shut until I've processed it and I got it, and I can say something that actually empowers people. In the simplest terms, the North Node is who you want to become. It's your destiny. It's your next role in the next big act of your life, or your next life, right? So we're trying to get really good at that, and we are not really going to be good at that during our life, because that's why it's our North Node. So it's never going to be super simple with the North Node, but take steps to empower yourself and really try to like avoid conflict. And yeah, watch Caroline Miss videos, because I started watching those videos and I swear my life has changed. I'll link it down below. Anyway, thank you so much. I just hit over 200 subscribers on YouTube, which I know is nothing for some people, but I'm really happy that you guys like to hear me talk about astrology. It's super awesome. So thank you. Like, subscribe, comment, and ciao.